want the teachers to be successful as teachers, and they need to have some business thoughts, ideas, methodology, and that's what we try to bring to them. We try to open their eyes to it's more than just a drum lesson, but it's a matter of how they handle the child, what they impart in terms of knowledge, how the child responds to the teacher. There's many things to think about, but I think in the past, when I studied, the teacher, if you didn't do well, he'd hit you on the back of the head. That was the end result. Today, there's different methods. Neil, what can you add to that?
Well, the more successful you are with a organized practice, the more likely you not only will attain more students, but you'll retain those students. And that's a very important key to being able to have a successful drum teacher career, is to have a full studio of students so that you can prosper as a business person.
When did you start this new teaching concept?
About 8 years ago.
1999 was our very first private drum teacher seminar, and it was held in Boston, in our hometown, and it was our first effort to see how the community, the drum teacher community, would respond, and it was a wild success. We were really very excited, and we had similar responses as we're having here in terms of teachers who were very excited to come together to share in the spirit for drum teaching, to learn and to grow their businesses.
And then this was extended to outside of USA.
Yes, we've traditionally have one every year at the VIC convention, the Sunday morning after, and that's been an annual event. But we've moved around the country in many different locations. As I've mentioned, this is now the 8th country we are in. And so we pick a few different countries each year to attend, and we've been excited about coming to Italy for some time and glad we could finally make it happen.
Yes. And Franco Armini was alive still at the time. And I came with Marco Saccoli, who's our artist relations manager. We had a great time. That was more of a social meeting and meet the drummers than this type of a meeting. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and got to meet all the well-known Italian drummers and teachers.
What kind of response would you expect concerning the feedback of the drummers?
Well, let me say Dom has been part of the VIC Firth team for years, and it's his enthusiasm. He empowers himself with the ability to empower others. It has nothing really to do with being a drummer. It has to do that he could speak anywhere and have the same effect on his listeners. But the fact that he is a drummer and a musician has meant that makes for further simpatico between the people who listen to what he has to say. He's also very funny.
He is.
He's entertaining, which makes it good.
Very good entertainer, yes.
Yeah.
When will you go after Italy?
Neil, why don't you?
Well, I'll be continuing on with Dom. We're going to be going to visit some drum schools in Florence on Monday and Tuesday. I'll then continue on to the Netherlands as we prepare for the Drum Corps Europe Championships, which will be held in the Netherlands this year. So we're able to put several visits with artists and educators together around this one event.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, and good luck and continued success with your magazine.
Thank you very much.